I was gonna try to do this video with my hair down, but it feels too serious. Like I need to get my hair out of the way. Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to one of 2 times a year where Sephora does a sale. Now I haven't done a video on the Sephora sales in a while. This one feels more significant. I don't know why. I've seen more shared on social media about this sale than the last couple. And I just kind of wanted to, as at this point a makeup veteran, share with you some of the tips and the tricks about the sale that I have learned over the years. Like, I still love makeup. I still buy makeup. I work from home and I did a whole face of makeup today. Like, I'm still like that, but I feel like in my years I've gained some wisdom. So I'm gonna just take you through some of the things, and you honestly don't have to follow what I say. Who am I? But just some tips, okay? So tip number 1, I know that this is probably like, some people are gonna say it's shady, but shop online. Do not do a Sephora sale in person unless you really want to go there to swatch something or whatever. But honestly, do it online because the freebies are usually better. The point perks are usually better. And if you shop online, you can use like an auxiliary app like Rakuten, the artist formerly known as Ebates, to get some of your cash back. There's just, I feel like I prefer the online shopping experience, and I used to be VIB Rouge, which meant I got free shipping no matter what. I'm not anymore, and I was recently demoted to just regular VIB, but I still think their threshold of spending so much to get free shipping is not absorbently high. I think it's okay, and this is the sale, so it might be worth it. So, not to shade, I have so many stories that I could tell you about negative experiences in Sephora stores that have only happened lately. I used to love shopping in store. The girls in there were awesome. They like actually were chill, and they made you feel like they were your friend, and not in like an overly friendly customer service way, in like a chill way. And now every time I go there, they're bitches. I don't know what to tell you. I don't like saying that, but they're like rude to me. They'll be like, hey, can I help you find anything? I was like, oh, I'm just going to Josie Maran to buy the daily moisturizer. And they'll be like, you should get this instead. That's awful. And I'm like, don't tell me what to buy. Anyway, we'll save those stories for a different day. But my tip number 1 is shop online. There's better point perks. There's better freebies. And you can use Rakuten to save money. That sounds sponsored. I know it does, but it's not sponsored. They don't know who I am. I've just always used them, and it makes the most sense, like, if you're shopping online anyway. My second tip is, if you were already thinking about buying a big ticket item, or like seriously considering it, this would be the time. It feels stupid to me to buy anything expensive not at one of the Sephora sales. And I historically in the past have saved when I wanted to buy a naked palette or whatever. Those are like $90. That's expensive. I wait till a Sephora sale and I buy them then, because then at least you're getting 15 or whatever % off. Like, if you were gonna buy it anyway, you might as well. And especially if you're one of those people who can afford, I'm not judging, but if you're gonna buy like a Dyson Airwrap or something that's like hundreds of dollars, you're gonna want to wait for the sale so that you get that much % off, and you're gonna want to use Rakuten so that you get so much cash back. It just makes the most sense. So what I want you to take from this is, if there's something expensive that you really want or you're really considering buying anyway, do it at the sale. Tip number, I guess we're at 3 now, is if you are already going to take advantage of the sale in some way, use it as an opportunity to stock up on things that you frequently run out of. So for me, I usually use the sale to buy solid brush cleaners, because that is my preferred method of washing my brushes. And so why wouldn't I take advantage of the % off? This time specifically, I believe Sephora collection is 30% off. So I'll buy a couple of the Sephora collection solid brush cleaners, and then I might get a backup or 2, because I'm a hoarder. I really like to have my backups. Maybe of some of the Ordinary face products that I use, that sort of thing. Like, things that you frequently run out of that you know is not a waste to buy another one of. Maybe for some people it might be like an eyebrow pencil or something, right? Like, if you know for sure you're going to use it and you're going to need it again in like 6 months or whatever anyway, use the sale to purchase that backup item. I would 100% recommend it. My next tip is something that I don't think a lot of people think of often, but I really recommend taking advantage of the sale to buy gifts. When it comes to particularly the sale that's usually around November is usually what I do. I used to knock out like most of my family members in the November Sephora sale, because I would get something for my mom, and I've got 3 sisters, and it was just like a great opportunity to do something like that. But especially if you know there's birthdays coming up, or someone really wants something in general and you want to buy it for them for whatever, why wouldn't you buy it when you can get some percentage off? Especially because things at Sephora are so expensive. And Sephora's started carrying so many even higher brand, higher name stuff. Like, I think I was on the homepage the other day, and I think I saw Clé de Peau. That's like one of the most expensive brands on the planet. I miss when Sephora felt like it was never affordable, right? But it felt more affordable. Brands felt more like Rare Beauty, who is a little bit more of like my price range. I miss when they felt more like that, but now there's so many things that are a bajillion dollars. If you're gonna buy something that's a little more expensive and you want to give it as a gift, buy at the sale. Like, thinking ahead to Christmas and birthdays and that sort of thing is something I really want to get better into doing for this purpose, for the sort of purpose of saving money. I like to get really, really personalized gifts, and really, like, I know this would be really great for you. Even if it's not something they ask for, it's like I'll get someone an eyeshadow palette that I think would really complement their eyes or whatever. Like, I really want to get better at planning that. So through the Sephora sale, that's the sort of thing I want to do. And my very last tip is something that I think a lot of us who are maybe more makeup OGs have fallen victim to in the past. I know I have. It's why I was a VIP Rouge for so long. Just because there's a sale, like, don't freak out and spend more money than you need to. At the end of the day, makeup, hair care, skincare, this sort of thing, it is not life-changing. It's not, I'm telling you. It's not going to change your life. Make a plan for the sale. These days, I try to, like, make a plan. I plan out my cart, like, a week in advance, and then I wait till the start of the sale, and then I check it out. Like, make a plan. Don't just go nuts. I am a believer of, like, YOLO. You could die tomorrow. Do whatever you want to do, but within reason. I'm not going to spend $600 at the Sephora sale anymore. We're not doing that, okay? We're spending it on plants instead, apparently. Even when I made my point earlier about buying the big ticket items during the sale, I don't want you to just be like, well, I get 15% off, let me buy the Dyson Airwrap. Like, no. Only buy it if it's something that you've really been thinking about, like, you really want, and that you've already kind of been saving for. Like, keep your wits about you, right? You know, like, especially in-store, or if in-store is doing any kind of event, it can feel a little bit crazy. But you really want to try to purchase smart. Plan things out. Have, what am I buying this for? What is the use? Will I wear it? Will I wear it often? I have lots of makeup palettes that I will wear, but I don't wear often. That's fine to buy stuff like that. But you just kind of have to weigh the pros and the cons, especially in the sort of economic times we're in right now, where everything is so expensive and we're all poor. Like, try to plan as best as you can, okay? Like, if you're gonna have a little fun, go for it. But don't put yourself in any sort of financial trouble for the freaking Sephora sale, is what I'm saying. And especially because, like, I see all these TikToks, and it used to be YouTube videos and Instagram posts and that sort of thing of people spending, like, thousands of dollars at the Sephora sale. And I don't want that for you, and I don't want that for me, because it is unnecessary. It is so unnecessary. So please, have fun, but not so much fun that you regret it after. Just take that as like a general rule from me. Have fun, but do so responsibly. But yeah, anyway, I just didn't want this Sephora sale to go by without, like, any sort of peep from me. Right now I have a card made, and I think it's a Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette I've been looking at for a long time. It's called the Cool Matte palette, and it's just like a little 9-pan thing. I've got the Glycolic Acid Toner from The Ordinary, because I've always wanted to try it, and I just never have. And I think that's honestly all this. Oh, and the brush cleaner, of course. That's all that's in my cart. I just haven't checked it out yet. But that's my plan, yeah. So are you planning on picking up anything from the Sephora sale? Please let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'd also love to hear if you have any tips about sale shopping and that sort of thing as well. We can sort of share tips back and forth and whatnot. So just let me know your thoughts on everything ever, all at once, down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already, and I will see you next time. Bye!